Welcome to Popcorn Planet. We are live, but some breaking news just came in that I don't see getting out there wide enough, and this one's kind of crazy. I got to thank Riley. Lively's back. Riley, thank you for alerting me while we were live that this was going on and confirming this for me. But Riley, this is crazy information we just figured out, and I want to go through with you and the entire live chat. So, guys, do you remember Brian Laundrie's sister? Brian Laundrie's sister, who
interview with ABC,
where
Cassie
she talks
Landrie
about
says she hasn't spoken to her brother since he returned to their parents' home in Florida.
I haven't been able to talk to him. I wish I could talk to him.
Landrie.
So she wishes she could talk to him. Well, interesting, because now we've found out that the Laundrie sister was at the campground with family, attorney says. What? Guys, this is massive. So now the lawyer has had to confirm this. Laundrie's attorney, to my knowledge, Cassie went for a day. Stephen Bertolini confirmed to Brian Enton. Cassie saw her brother Brian on the September 1st when he stopped by her home, and again on September 6th in Fort DeSoto. Law enforcement agencies are well aware of these dates. Any prior communication by Cassie does not reflect these dates. It's simply a difference of relating an answer to a question misinterpreted by Cassie or poorly posed by the inquirer. Public Records Inquest revealed that Brian Landrie's mother did check into this campground between arriving home. The campground is about 75 miles from their home in Northport. So this, Riley, this is a big deal because she's caught lying, and now the lawyer's like, oh, well, she just didn't understand the question. You don't buy that, correct?
That's a huge deal. And the fact that he stopped by her house on the 1st, so he got back on the 1st, right?
Right.
What reason would he need to go immediately to his sister's house the day he gets back?
The plot thickens. I've always just been like, oh, she's the only one who is out there trying to do right good. But no, now she's going to put herself in a massive spotlight because she's lied. And now to lie about certain things like this really do. Well, what else are you lying about? Brian's sister? What else are you hiding? What else could be happening? I mean, these dates are key because I thought they weren't camping on the 1st. I thought they went camping on the 8th.
No. But Brian had gone to her house on the 1st.
Right,
when he got back.
But the lawyer's saying, yeah, they went camping for a day. To my knowledge, Cassie went for a day, right? Or I guess to the campground.
They're focused on the camping thing, and that's massive because she did lie. But I'm just curious about the 1st. Because that's the day he got back. And you think
Yeah, well, where I'm confused is, did she go camping or she showed up to the house on the 1st? Because didn't the Laundrie say they didn't go camping on the 1st? They went on the 8th? Weren't there like 2 trips they booked? And then
look, it says right there, Brian stopped by her home on the 1st. Right. And then she saw him at the 6th. She went camping with them. I don't know if she stayed the night at the
so you stopped by in the 6th. There we go. So she saw him twice. So this what the lawyer's saying is change. Yeah, I don't know. She made it very clear. How do you? I'm sorry, lawyer. Now you're covering up Cassie, but how on earth, when you've had 2 experiences with him, now that Gabby's missing, say this?
I wish I could talk to him.
Landrie says she's told in Florida.
I haven't been able to talk to him. I wish I could talk to him.
Landrie says
what date was that?
This is
that's the 17th. So he was reported missing by his mother the 18th, 4 days after he left on supposedly the 14th. So at that point, he wasn't even reported missing yet.
Right. Now, again, I always try to play devil's advocate. Now, we don't hear her full quote here, which is really annoying that these news reports always edit everything. But the news reporter says that he hasn't seen her since returning.
Cross-country road trip.
I've cooperated every way that I can. I wish I had information or I would give more. This is all I have is I gave to the police.
Petito's father says he isn't sure Cassie Landrie is being fully transparent, given the fact that her parents and her brother haven't said one word to police.
I'm hoping that the pleas and the begging and the community and the, entire damn planet knock some sense into her where she's like, I gotta speak.
Police in Northport, Florida, where the Suffolk County natives had been living with Landrie's parents, are continuing to put pressure on the Landrie family.
There we go. This is all old news now, but the part about the sisters here is imperative.
Landrie says she's at her parents' home in Florida.
I haven't.
In an exclusive interview with ABC, Cassie Landrie says she hasn't spoken to her brother since he returned to their parents' home in Florida.
There you go.
So now ABC's lying or Cassie's lying? I have a feeling it's Cassie that's lying. I think it's Cassie that's lying.
Because they do like normally stuff like that. They'll talk about stuff before they record. So
before we wrap this up, because I want you guys to be aware of this as we unfold this. Everyone's saying, well, yes, they agreed they camped twice, but I remember reading a statement that they booked it for both, but the lawyer says they only went on the last one, but they went other places too. And I'm trying to verify that is true. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Riley, am I wrong?
That's kind of what I've come to the conclusion for, that they possibly booked this before the incident we know of between Brian and Gabby. So they might have just been doing this, just them or the sister and them. And then when he got back, clearly they had to cancel it because their son must have told them something.
Right. So they had this booked and then they didn't go the first time, was what I'm told. So it's weird that if they really went camping on those dates, on the first, when so he saw her, guys, process this with me, because again, we're breaking this as it's happening. So the day he returns with the van without Gabby, Cassie sees her. Okay. Maybe at that point, no questions were asked, like, oh, Gabby's coming, whatever. But then sees him again on the 6th.
No, but that part's weird to me, though, the first, because he went home to his parents' house, right? Mm-hmm. And you think the first day you get back, you're going to be talking to your parents or telling whatever story you're going to say. You're either telling them the truth or you're telling them some story. And then you leave from your parents' house and go to your sister's house the same day you get back, too. What are you telling your sister now? Are you asking for her help? Yeah. Why are you going immediately over there?
These are all good questions. These are all good questions. Yeah, this is crazy to know that this is now, because I've been giving her a pass. I'll be honest. I haven't been putting my eye on her as much. I don't know if you too, Riley, but now that we've caught her, and now I'm shocked. One, I'm shocked she said anything to the reporters, and the fact that she did, gave me a question like, all right, well, at least she's doing something, right? That's what I took that as. No one else is talking, but at least she came out. So maybe there's someone in that family who doesn't agree what's going on. But she must be regretting that now, because if she was involved, which now I'm worried she was, she's just going to have her foot in her mouth because now the lawyer has to sort of clean it up. Or did the lawyer mess this up? Should the lawyer have even revealed this?
I think it really comes down to, clearly she was interviewed. I think it comes down to your statement to the police and FBI, what she did tell the police and FBI. And we don't know what she said in her statement. So she told the public something different and lied to the public. But did she be honest to the police and the FBI? Because if not, then that's probably a charge, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still the why is the lawyer even saying this out loud is what I'm really confused by too.
They're trying to defend.
Yeah, it's defend her, like, oh, because I guess this knowledge is about to get out that she was there, or witnesses may see her, so they're in defense mode of, oh yeah, she was there, she told the feds, because the feds won't confirm or deny whether they did, right? That's the other thing that's interesting about all this. But hey, she was there, so whatever she said in a previous interview, it's moot. It doesn't matter.
I really think the lawyer is on control of the public right now, because he has put out a few times the Laundrie parents had nothing to do with this. He's really trying to wrangle in the harassment that they're getting towards the entire family, not just Brian. So I think he's on they're fine and let me defend them and leave them alone type thing. He doesn't have to say anything, but that's what it seems to me, that he's trying to sorry, I have macaws at my house.
Oh, it's fine. I'm asking the chat, do you believe Cassie? I'm going to ask the chat as we wrap this up. Tell me real quickly in the chat. I want to see your votes. Could this be a misunderstanding? Could she have been misquoted by the news? It has happened. I'm not buying it. I think this is pretty shady of her, massively shady of her, to now know that not only are we got to put Cassie back in the crosshairs, because it's like, why aren't you telling us, girl? Why didn't you speak up then? You had 2 chances to speak to your brother while Cassie was meeting. This is your sister-in-law, future sister. How on earth did you not say something? I'm shocked and confused. And as the chats are coming in, 93%, as already hundreds of votes are already coming in. That's probably the most decisive vote I've had on this channel yet. They are not believing Cassie at all.
No, so she was hiding something. She was hiding something completely. Whether she was honest with the police or not, she's trying to hide something to the public.
Oh man! And then when a lawyer has to go do damage control like this, it's awful. Lawyers shouldn't have to say anything. But it so reminds me of like the he's just like Jamie Spears' lawyer, just constantly putting out crap to try and defend their terrible client. But man, this family is looking worse and worse by the day. And yeah, that percentage isn't changing. We have 600 votes still already. Yeah, that's still now it's 92%. That's still very high. Only 8% are believing her based off of our viewers. So. Laundrie family attorney, you have a lot more PR to do because this is not helping your clients, and only more reasons why dirty laundry should be what they're all called. Oh, what a shame. I thought there was one good apple in there, Riley, and no, it turns out the sister could have helped cover this up too. Is that what you're supposed? As we wrap up, final words, what do you think? What do you suspect this means?
He told something to his sister on the 1st when he came back. He went to his sister for something. Because listen, let me tell you something. There's only so much you tell your parents, even as an adult. He could have came out and told the full story, but I confide in my sister more than anybody in my family. There's some things that you can tell your siblings and trust them with, or secrets. And why would you immediately go to your sister's house? And then camping too, and then she lied about it.
If I murdered someone, I probably would, right? Sis, what do I do? Yeah. So, yeah. Why else? I just got back from a trip. I'm going to go see my sister. No, I'm not going there unless there's something really important, or it's weird. You take a refresh day after that whole invite. If he didn't do it,
I'm like sick right now. Honestly, I'm sick. When I read it, I was like, oh my gosh.
So she knows what happened, and she was on these news stories, on these outlets, just sitting there playing dumb, playing like she knew nothing. I wish I could talk to him. Oh, yeah, these Laundries are all covering for him. And now we've caught one of them red-handed. We've always known the parents were, right? We've known it, but now we've caught her in mid-question. Now, unless ABC lied, but I don't buy it. If she saw him twice, That's insane. If she had saw him maybe the day back, like briefly, she was dropping something off at the house. I'm trying to give him benefit of the doubts, Riley. I always do. But my God, to then do that and then come back on the 8th, and Gabby hasn't been there for a whole week?
Yeah. ABC News, if they caught that wrong, they're going to have to clarify it. And I'm sure that they will, because there's going to be a lot of attention on this interview right now, today, tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they'll do a follow-up or even play the whole clip, as they should. So stay tuned for ABC News. Yeah, I want to see its entirety. I hope they do. Riley, thank you for joining us here. I have the wrong... There's Riley. Thank you for being here. Check her out, Riley Lively on TikTok. I love that you're joining our community and giving us tips.
Oh, it's private right now.
Yeah. Right. There it is. Oh, because she got. Can I say that?
Yeah, tell them.
They banned her off of TikTok because of the Joseph Morris thing, right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that one. I had reposted just the full clip of the boat video, just, the guys fishing and pulling the fish on. And it got taken down for violent, graphic content. And I got banned for I think they were doing it 2-week ban. And I did submit an appeal and it got reinstated. But the issue is once you get it taken down, you still have a bad mark on your account. Ugh. So even when you get video, yeah. So
and probably his fans did it.
Account.
Probably his fans, right?
I privated my account for now, and I'm just kind of hanging out. We'll see what happens. So.
Well, look for her on when it comes back. Keep him posted with her. We'll have her back here and make sure
you can follow my backup. It's in my bio. But,
okay, there you go. Go find her there, and we'll have her here to keep you refreshed on where to find her. Always happy to have you here. If you want more breaking news on the story, honest reporting about it the best we can, hit the subscribe, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that like button, and we'll keep you updated, as well as our morning shows where we break all this down. You can leave a comment down below to help the algorithm to get this word out there. What do you think? Do you believe the sister? I want to hear your comments down below if you're watching on the replay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Live viewers, don't go anywhere. We'll wrap up in a minute, but I wanted to get this out there as it's breaking news. Appreciate all you guys who have watched and subscribed.